Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today we are going full detective on this copper key. We're gonna break down every single game and look at all the details on it and figure out which games could this key possibly be in, right? Because there's only a select few amount of games that probably fall into the category of having this key. But before this video starts, guys, if you guys are excited, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna be posting as often as I can, as soon as updates are released, as soon as people start figuring things out, or if I figure anything out, I'll be posting videos about it. So hit that subscribe button as well as ring that bell so you'll be notified as soon as I upload. But here we are, guys, on the main page of Roblox. Now, if you'll notice on the side of my screen here, I have an entire list that has all of like the really popular games in Roblox right now, as well as next to it, you'll notice their update date. This is the last time that they updated as of yesterday. Now, to start off, we're gonna filter out a lot of the games by their update date. 3-12, which is the update as of yesterday, March 12th, is when the event started. So technically, the game would have had to update as of yesterday. So the problem is with certain games like Booga Booga, you'll notice it was updated the 10th of March, which is 2 days before the event even started. Now the problem with that, I don't think that they would add the content with the keys and all that 2 days before the event would start, or even at least like a week in advance, because that would be way too early, and the possibility that somebody finds that key before the event starts could really create issue, especially with the event, and cause problems because somebody found it by accident. So I think that kind of eliminates any game that wasn't updated as of yesterday. So to start off, we're technically getting rid of Booga Booga, which, as well as it's such a popular game, it almost makes sense that they wouldn't put the key in there because it's such a new game and it blew up like within the last month. It became such a big game. But I almost think that they might have had this event planned way earlier in advance, which means they already knew what games they wanted to do, and Booga Booga wasn't popular or even really like a thing at the time, so they probably didn't even consider it for one of the games. Then you have Robloxian High School, which updated a day before the event, and I don't think Robloxian High School would fit, especially with the way the riddle goes. It just wouldn't make sense that it would fall into a category. Now, Welcome to Bloxburg, definitely out because it doesn't, I mean, that's a paid game anyways, and the update date was like a month ago, so it wouldn't work. Now, Treasure Hunt Simulator, it'd be kind of ironic if it was that, because, you know, keys have to do with treasure and all that, but Treasure Hunt Simulator was updated 2 days before, so we're gonna take that out the list. Murder Mystery 2, also updated 3 days before. Pokemon Brick Bronze, now this falls into a couple other things that follow this kind of pattern. I don't think that Roblox would do it in a game that has to do with like another popular title or based off of some other game that already is in existence or another franchise, because that would kind of contradict with the idea that they're like advertising another brand through the movie. It's just a bigger deal with like advertising that technically kind of cuts out that, even if it was updated the day of, Brick Bronze or like Dragon Ball Z, those games would not technically be able to fit that category. Now, Pizza Simulator was updated a day before, so that one's definitely out. Row Citizens, it's been like a couple weeks. Prison Life, now this is a big deal because a lot of people have been saying, oh, it's got to be Prison Life because it talks about an ancient antique and this old game, and it brings up like things that I guess technically could fall into it, kind of like Jailbreak, but the older version of it. So a lot of people are saying, oh, it has to be Prison Life. But the problem with Prison Life, the game hasn't been updated since January 3rd. Now that's so long ago, there's no way that they would have had a key in there for that long. So that game's definitely out. As much as people consider it to be like a really reasonable option, there's no way. Natural Disaster, it's been a few weeks since it's updated. Silent Assassin still falls into the category. Roblox High School, the old one, which also falls into like this old game, whatever kind of category. It's been, you know, almost a month since it's updated. Big Brother, that game, it's been like half a year since it's updated, so that one's definitely out. So now after that, we've confined the list down to 8 games. Jailbreak, Phantom Forces, Meep City, Counterblock, Silent Assassin, Clone Tycoon, and Adopt Me. Now these are all the games that are really popular on the charts that updated as of yesterday when the event started. Now the next big thing that can technically cut out half of these games is realistically, I don't think the game would be one where it has multiple maps and it's constantly changing, because the odds that you find the exact map where this so-called key would be is kind of like really unlikely. So it wouldn't make sense that they would hide it, like say something like Phantom Forces. There's always a consistent change in map, and you would have to play for a while in order to even find the right map. So I think that almost cuts out mini game like games where you have to like wait for a cycle of a map. So that really gets rid of Phantom Forces, Counter Blocks, Silent Assassin, and it also gets rid of Assassin. So that cuts out 4 of the games. Now something I guess that could make those games still always an option is they all have something in common with having a lobby, right? They have like a common ground where you can like wait between matches. Some of them you don't even get the option to look around the lobby before the next game starts. Now the next thing that really will break down as to which game it could be is the clues. So as of today, we have a second clue, but we're gonna start with the first clue. Now the first clue, just to read it off to you guys again, the location of the copper key may sound surprising, especially if you've been antagonizing. If it's rehabilitation you seek, then come find this grand antique, infiltrate this sacred place unharmed, and there you shall find a secret old charm. Now with that clue, it really points to Jailbreak, because Jailbreak is something where rehabilitation has to do with, you know, jail, and you've been arrested and you're breaking out and you're seeking a better life, and also getting to a sacred place unharmed. Jailbreak is a good example of a game where you can actually get hurt because there's guns, there's cops, and people try to arrest you and hurt you. But then with the second clue that was added today says, whether by night or by day, you'll find conflict happening in all corners of this open world game. So what that really brings down to, that could still fall into Jailbreak, because Jailbreak is such an open world game. So with those 2 clues in mind, really it almost gets rid of Meep City and Adopt Me, because those are 2 games, there's no conflict, there's no battling, there's no fighting, there's no like rehabilitation. So I guess really with this, it technically, out of all the most popular games, it leaves us with 2 options, Jailbreak and Clone Tycoon. Now I know Jailbreak isn't much of a surprise to anyone, because as of now everybody thinks that Jailbreak is, and I still think Jailbreak, if not the first key, is going to be one of them. And Clone Tycoon, now that's a little bit of a shocker, because like Clone Tycoon probably isn't something a lot of people would like instantly suspect, but it does technically fit a lot of the categories because it has to do with the clues, and it also is a game that was updated recently. I guess as of now though, I mean, that's as far as I've come with what games could be an option. So a lot of you guys were saying in my video yesterday that you guys think that that key shape that's on the ground by the meteor in Jailbreak looks a lot like a 1, and it's kind of undecided as to whether it's a 1, whether it's a key. They're a really similar shape. The reason that I have to believe it doesn't have to do with the event though, and kind of to like, you know, steer away from that idea, is because if you think about it, Jailbreak has been updating over time to that meteor, adding to it, making it glow, making it bigger, making all these things happen with it. And I almost believe that the game is kind of following in its normal update path, like with the idea of what they're adding to Jailbreak with this meteor. And it might just be ironic that it kind of falls in line with the start of the event. So I guarantee there still is something in Jailbreak that has to do with the key, and it might not be the first key, it might be the second or the third, you never know. But I do think that that meteor kind of is out of the picture as to doing with it. I mean, it's debatable. We'll kind of figure out more as more clues are dropped and as more people start to figure out things. But for now, I would say it's safe to assume that Jailbreak and Clone Tycoon are 2 of the games that it could be in. I guess to finish this off, I just want to know what you guys think as to what games it could be. If there's any other games that fill into this list that have been updated recently and also have to do with the clues, I mean, the odds that it's Clone Tycoon could be really small, but maybe it's worth checking out, and I plan to search through it, and if I manage to find anything, I will upload a video and let you guys know. But I hope this video did help you guys to what to search for and kind of what to break down as to, you know, why some of these games that people assume they just don't fit the category, whether it's the update date or whether it's just the type of game in general. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys have any ideas as to how we can like refine this and figure out what games could fit even better. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to smash smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. I'm still going to be posting daily videos as well as a lot of videos updating you guys as soon as I figure out information. Thank you guys again so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Do not forget it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.